Well, a Hamilton Township man who doused his girlfriend in gasoline, then set his own house on fire is headed to prison.
That's right. The incident led to a 45-minute-long standoff with police. And as prosecutors said, this put countless lives in danger. WLWT News 5's Karen Johnson was at today's sentencing. She's live in Lebanon with why the defendant said he did what he did. Karen.
Well, Ashley, at the center of Michael Burch's defense was mental health issues. He previously pleaded guilty to 6 felonies, including 3 counts of aggravated arson. Well, today his defense attorney says he suffers from bipolar disorder and schizophrenia, but like you said, prosecutors reminded the judge he put others in danger. With his hands in cuffs, 62-year-old Michael Burch waved to his family as he was escorted into court. He then stood before Judge Timothy Teep to speak for himself.
I am sorry, so sorry for what has happened. I couldn't deal with what was going on inside my head, and it was getting worse, and I just wanted it to stop. And the only way I knew was to burn my house down.
That's insane, man. You can hear it in his voice. He got some kind of mental health issues. And, you know, us as men, we need to be checked on, man. You know, especially as we get older. He's 62 years old, being sentenced to 21 years in prison for burning his house down. And then he put other people's lives in danger. Apparently, he splashed the girlfriend with gasoline, almost set her on fire. It's a tragic situation, man. It's really sad.
Home burned in March of last year. Burch stood in the backyard with a gun to his head before he was distracted by a police canine.
And the police officer tackled me and got my gun away from me before I would have done something that was even worse.
At today's sentencing, Burch's attorney described a man unraveling, saying in the days leading up to the arson, Burch's mental illness got worse and he was self-medicating.
He had this delusional belief that his house was being used as a brothel when he was not there, and he was extremely paranoid.
I don't mean to laugh, but damn, he thought his house was being used as a brothel? Whoa, what did he think? He thought the girlfriend was running a prostitution ring in his house or something? Damn, man, check on y'all people, man. We gotta make sure our mental health is in check, fellas. We can't be crashing out like this, putting other people's lives in danger. But y'all like, share, subscribe. Comment on the video. Let me know how y'all feel about this topic, man. We're going to do a deep dive in this situation on the YouTube. Subscribe to the channel.